What story have you been telling? When you're getting to know people, when you're sharing your journey and your joys and your challenges, what's the story that you're sharing with other people? For instance, are you sharing about your childhood? It was tough, we didn't have a ton of money, my parents were closed off, dad worked away, worked really hard, mom didn't really say or do much outside of that. You never got encouraged or recognized for anything, whether it was good or whether it wasn't. Worked really hard at a young age so you could have your own freedom, your own money to go buy the things that you wanted. Always had to pay for yourself, always had to support yourself. And when you're going through these stories, are you sharing all the things that were tough and challenging? Or are you giving yourself grace and love and credit? So if you had a family that maybe wasn't connected, you didn't all sit down at the dinner table together. I remember going to friends' houses and being like, you guys like all sit together and like talk to each other, and their parents were always like, do you need a snack? Do you need a drink? Do you need anything? It wasn't like that in my house, let me tell you. I rarely had friends over because it was just fend for yourself. And was told a lot, you don't need that. When I wanted something or desired something, didn't matter if I came home with good grades or average grades. Didn't really get much acknowledgement either way. When I wanted to do things, it was, no, you don't need that. That's why is the minute I could earn my own money, the minute I could go do my own things, I did. But what it did was push me out the door. Fine, you can go take care of yourself. That's what I was told. The thing is, you can even tell how my energy shifted just saying those things, telling that story. What I haven't been sharing, and this is what I wanted to share with you guys today. What did that do for you? How did that develop you into the person that you are today? By going and getting jobs and creating that independence, I built belief in myself that I could support myself, that I could go earn my own money, that I could go have freedom and flexibility in my life and get the things I actually wanted, the things I actually desired, the things that were bringing me joy and happiness. Now, I've also come to learn happiness doesn't come from outside of you, it comes from within you. So all the challenges that you've gone through and you faced, what did it actually do for you? Did it make you confident in talking to people? Did it give you a certain set of skills that you've developed even more over time? I used to joke around, like me and my friends would go out to the bars on the weekends. You know, your 20s. It's fun, it's exciting, it's adventurous, it's spontaneous. But we used to play a game like, how many people can I meet in a night? And then when I decided to grow up and hit my 30s, all of that went away because it wasn't vodka infused. But I still learned how to do it. I learned how to talk to people. I learned how to connect with people. Meet new people, find out something interesting about them. But when you don't use the skills over time, you just forget they're there. What has going through hardship taught you? There's always ebbs and flows in life. You're always going to have challenges. Income's going to go up, income's going to go down. There's always going to be ebbs and flows in the economy. But what strength do you have in those times? I was the type of person that could always find a second job. I always worked really hard. But I never prided myself on that. I never gave myself credit for that. So where in your life are you telling the story, but then what feelings is it bringing up? Is it that I've always struggled, I've always had a hard time, I've always had to work hard, I've always had to be independent? Or if you just tweak it a little bit, Do you get to share how that shaped the person you are today? And are you being proud of yourself? You've gotten this far. Look at all the things you've gone through. Look at all the challenges you've overcome. You've never quit. You've never gave up on yourself. You've never just tossed your hands in the air and said, that's it, I'm done. This is too hard. I quit. I quit on life. It sucks. It's too hard. I don't want to do it anymore. No. You kept going. That's your superpower. You're amazing. You're incredible. These are the things that I've had to teach myself lately. You've never given up. You've always worked hard. Has it felt fun all the time? No, fuck no. But you did it anyway. You've always found a way out. You've always come out the other side. Remember that. So if I asked you today, what's your background? What was it like growing up? What story would you tell me? And out of that story, would you share how it shaped who you are today in a way that's inspiring, in a way that you can be proud of yourself? So, I'm going to ask, who are you? What was life like? What did it teach you? I want to hear the story, but I also want to hear the triumph. I want to hear what you've gone through. I want to hear what's inspired you to be the person you are today. And who is that person? Shine bright, my loves.